I returned from the 5-card streets. I'm back to tell my tale of hardship.
Main reason why I decided to switch over to 5-card from Hold'em was because Hold'em too easy. Hold'em is just totally too straightforward and simple for me.
Alright, these are probably some sharks. We're gonna want to hit some low stakes. Fuck waiting. Ooh, pocket threes. Ah! This is what we learn playing on the internet. We gonna learn. Just learn how to be good. Oh, hold. Hold. Yeah. Got him. Queen 8. And he's going all into. There he is. And full. Queen high value, bruh. Watch this shit. Queen high value, dog. Just fold already. Knit probably has an ace. Queen high value, bruh. Queen high value. There it is. Queen. Queen. And we hit the 6. No, we hit the 8. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Alright. King 2 suited. That's nuts. Oh, and we hit the 2. And the king. Nobody hit the flush draw. That's fine. Let's get it. Ah. Man, you still got money? How you still got more money? That's some bullshit. And the 10. Aha! Bitch. Where your money at? Put more money on there. Put more money on there. Hey. Alright, where you at? Alright, where you at? Where you at, bruh? Where you at, though?
As you can tell, we don't have enough time for silly games like these. We gotta move on to some better things.
Hiya! Hiya! Two pair. Hiya!
Here's what happened since the last vlog. Once upon a time, long ago, October 30th, 2018 AD, Hero looked into the war-torn felt and limp 3-bet his ace-6-4-3 suited ace of spades to 110. Someone jammed 200. I re-jammed 375. Two people called.
The nuts. Exactly.
That same very night, we returned to battle with ace, ace, king, jack 3. I fire 30 from the cutoff and get 5 callers. So the flop comes at a queen 6. Checks me, I pot 150. 1 color. 8 clubs now. Full pot after he checks. He now check raises all in for just 150 more. Snap with the nuts. king run out. Game has been pretty wild on the 30th. So first, we have under the gun blind pot to 20 after a straddle. It's 5 bring in. So with a straddle of $5, first pot is 20. 5 collars, and I have ace, king, king, 10, 7 with a suited king of clubs, suited ace of spades. So I pot 160. Under the gun still hasn't looked at his cards, but he just goes all in. One other caller, I jam 600. The other caller calls his last 100. Board comes out. Who knows, you know? Low pair is good, but flush possible, that's not good, you know? Pocket kings, we're doing fine. Flash forward 5 days, we back. Same game, 1, 2, 5 card. First hand of the day. Pick up ace, ace, queen, 9, 9, double suited aces. MP pots, I repot from late position. Big blind calls, initial razor jams. We're all in, 250 each. Bought in semi-short my first buy, you know. Flop a disaster, 4, 6, 7 with no flush draw. 4 diamonds on the turn. Now I pick up nothing. And we drill the 9. A little bit later, pick up double suited kings with a jack 9, 5 and call a $25 raise from under the gun plus 2. 2 others also call. Flop comes queen 10, 5 rainbow. Initial better checks, I pot, and then button repots for 400 with 200 behind. Given that I have a 16 card wrap, against pocket queens I'm flipping, if he somehow does this with queen 10, I'm ahead, or any other thing that's not top set, I'm ahead. Sounds like the perfect situation for me. The only thing that would really screw me over is if he had the same wrap with aces or something like that. But I think he would 3-bet pre-flop with aces and 3 other high cards. So I'm not too concerned about it. And he rolls it over, and he has pocket queens with none else. The run out comes that.
Diamonds on my neck.
Yes, this is a true story. I did win almost every 1K plus pot I played in 5-card PLO high so far.
King, king, queen, jack, 6 with a suit. I'm in the small blind. And this pot is mostly folded pre-flop. I think we start off this hand with 4 folds pre, which is very rare for 5-card Omaha. So anyway, button limps. Usually I would not raise this hand. We have okay kings, but from the small blind, like to play relatively conservatively pre-flop. So I raise this one though because there's only 3 people in the hand. There's big blind, 1 limper, and the button. So I pot it, and then I get limp re-raised from the button to 75. We start this hand off about 1.5k effective. I'd seen the button limp re-raise twice, and both times he had really raggedy aces. And I knew that because I saw this button limp re-raise. Another dude called, and I think they had about 3 pots back. The flop came down so that a straight was possible, and it was rainbow. I think it was 8-7-4. The out of position player potted. The limp re-raiser for my hand goes all in, and the other dude calls 8-7-4 rainbow, if you remember. And then the run out was jack king, I believe. Anyway, the out of position player shows jack 8 to win, and the limp re-raiser shows aces. There was another pot that the limp re-raiser also had raggedy aces,
and then stacked off semi-light on the flop. Given the 8-7-4 hand, I don't believe that Limp Re-Raiser is stacking off correctly because the wrap got there and there's no flush draw, which means that he must have been stacking off with many pots behind with just bottom 2, 7-8, not sure. However, couldn't have been that strong. I'm thinking 7-8. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So anyway, this player I am certain now has aces, and we're going to be able to play his range relatively face up, given that we know that he has bad aces because he limp re-raised. He was also raising button normally, so this allows me to discount aces with other high cards from his range. I call 75 and the big blind calls 75, and he has probably about 600. So the flop comes queen 6-5, giving me top 2 and the second nut flush draw with spades. I lead pot. Given that it's 3-way, I think that the odds that my hand is good are pretty high. And even if someone has pocket 5s, I should still be an equity favorite. Because I have 2 king outs, 4 boat outs, which would make higher boats, and then the flush draw outs. So all in all, that should be 15 outs, so I should be a favorite against pocket 5s. So I'm not really afraid to get it in versus pocket 5s. Limp Re-Raiser pots. So I potted to about 200 something. So the Limp Re-Raiser pots again to nearly 1,000. And I don't really see any merit in calling because I'm not going to fold at the resulting SPR on any card. Even a 5, I think I just have to call. This is not really so bad. Like I said, I don't mind getting it in against pocket 5s. Pocket 6s is less likely, and pocket queens is extremely unlikely because I am near certain he would just regularly pot ace, ace, queen, queen instead of just check potting. This means that I'm either up against aces with another 2 pair, which is fine, aces nut flush draw, which is a flip. Basically, against his whole range, I should be slightly ahead still, even though he's potting, because I know that he has aces, which shouldn't connect too well with this board. And he snaps, obviously. It doesn't really matter that he snaps because it's 5 card. If he had a fucking 5, he should probably still snap. And the run out comes that beautiful 4 of hearts, 3 of clubs. So basically the run out was straight ass. But he shows ace ace 9-8-4 for overpair, gutter, and nut flush draw. So we were a slight dog, but pull out the miraculous win right out of the boot. Win a nice 3K pot. January 3rd, new year, new me. First hand of the year, we pick up ace ace, queen queen, double suited, under the gun, pots it. I pot it. He pots it. I pot it. I'm just kidding. We were 500 effective. Anyway, so we jam and get welcomed with the sight of ace, king, jack, 6-5 double suited with ace and king of suits.
Yep.
A bit of an overly aggressive line by him.
Yep.
We welcome the new year with a 6-5-5 flop.
No. No. No.
We're right back in it.
Yep.
A couple hands later, have $800 in my stack.
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Yep.
8, double
Yep.
suited. And we're in the cutoff. 3-bet this hand. I think 3-betting is a mistake. Small blind, unfortunately, makes it 200. If we take it 4 ways to the flop, obviously we all call. We know small blind has aces. So the flop is 2-3 jack rainbow, giving me the wrap.
Yep.
Wraps on wraps on wraps.
Yep.
Wraps on wraps on wraps.
Yep.
Wraps on. Checks to me.
I pot all in for 600.
Yep.
And the player on my left snaps.
Skirt.
Fuck their cards.
Yep.
Fuck their cards, bruh.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, the new year. Oh. Scoop that 2K.
Yep.
Now we have like 1200. Raise cut off with ace, queen, jack, jack, 2, 3 hearts. And take it 5-way. King, jack, 6 flop, and they check to me. So I pot it to 60, and button confuses me here. Min raising to 120. Get a call from the small blind. Both these dudes seem weak. We have a min raise and a check call. And I have second set on a board where there's a lot of draws available. I know that button has some chance of having pocket kings, but small blind never has pocket kings because those want to get in right now. So I repot to all in 500. Button goes all in, and small blind goes all in, and I'm dead. Button has king king with a 10.
Nope.
And small blind has ace queen 10 10.
Nope.
So we fucking dead. We got 2 outs. Fuck.
No.
We hit the jack.
Tonight.
Jack, 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 jack. We got 4 little boys. Next up, we have ace, king, queen, queen, 2 with ace, deuce of hearts. I 3-bet the under the gun raise from the hijack. Get 4-bet by the button to 250. He has 500 behind. I call, and 2 other callers. Whoa. We're taking it 4-way to the flop. Flop comes king, queen, 3 with 2 diamonds. Under the gun jams. I jam, and both players behind me jam. We gotta fade the world. We gotta fade the whole planet. And it comes 4 king. Nut, nut. Nut, nut. So pick up another about 1,500 from that pot, and we're gonna cap it all off. Biggest win to date. Do not remember the size of the last pot. I was too in the middle of it, but finished round up 3,000.